What's up everybody, it's the Halloween Hooligan here, and in today's video we have the new for 2023 Yoda animatronic. Now I am sick in this video, but it's Yoda. How could he possibly wait? You know what I mean? This guy has the real life movements like THD and Lily with the eyes. They blink, they look all over the place. He's servo, he is just awesome. And what's not to love about Yoda? So let's get into this unboxing. Alright, I went ahead and cut open the box. I mean, you probably already saw that from when I started the video. I haven't seen if everything is in here or not. I'm assuming it is, but let's open it. His box was a bit bigger than I expected, but not too big. We do have his base right here. Just a little snap lock bolt connection right there. And this is for his sign right here in the front. Put that aside right there. We have his witch hat. He does come with a Christmas hat. That's an optional version for Christmas. This is for Halloween. That's awesome. Alright, we have his lightsaber handle right here, or, you know, lightsaber thing right here. We have some instructions, and let me get this out. We have his clothing right here. That's awesome. We have an arm piece. Oh my goodness. We have Yoda's abs right here, which is funny how that's fully detailed. I'll put that to the side. And then we have his head here, and we have his weird mechanism. Actually, I'm gonna get this pull out. Very small pull, pretty much the entire setup. I'm gonna get this mechanism out. Actually, I'm gonna get the little, let's see. Okay, so I got a bunch of stuff out right here. I'm just gonna put that to the side. And as you can see, I did get the 13-foot Jack Skellington for Christmas. The video should be out soon enough. And here we have his head. Oh my gosh, his head feels like a silicone material. His head is much bigger than I expected in person too. I've never seen this guy. His head looks awesome. Bit of like some white stuff on it, but nothing we can't clean off. His head is amazing. I think, oh, there's a little bit more in the box. We have more clothing in here, and we have his adapter. But that's gonna be it for the box. I'll get it out of the way, and we'll start with the setup. Here we go. All right, his box is moved out of the way, and we are ready for the setup. One thing I do want to mention before I put this guy together is that he was originally $200. He went on a sale for $99, but then I waited and got him for $50, which is a really good price for this guy because he's like 3.5 feet, and I honestly wouldn't have paid $200 for him. But let's get into the setup. So first, you're gonna want to take your B-pole and just snap lock it in like so, and then you're going to want to take his abs, which is really funny that they gave him abs. I love that. Take all these little cardboard pieces off. I'm going to just throw them aside. And then you are going to want to snap lock this in right here. Just line that up. And then make sure, there we go, snap locked in. And then I believe the next step is to get, oh yes, okay. So the next step is to get his brown shirt on, which has the sensor. So I will do that real quick. Okay, so I got his little brown shirt on, and that was pretty simple. It was just a little Velcro back here. And before you put it on, you're gonna want to connect the sensor wire to the sensor on the shirt. But next up, you're going to want to take, oh my goodness, these actually feel nice. Take this, and you are going to want to put it on Yoda. There's no Velcro. Oh wait, it goes like this. Okay, so from behind, you're going to want to put it over him, pretty much like this, and then it'll form itself whenever you get his arms in. But yeah, just kind of pose it to make it look like that. And his arms are pretty weird because the sleeves are open like a lot, but you can Velcro that, and that's what hides the mechanism. So I'm glad that they did that. So for your next step, you're going to want to take your very odd mechanism right here and put that in somehow. Okay, so I got his other arm on, and this is the arm that is, I mean, both of them are holding the lightsabers, but this is the arm that has motion. That was interesting because of how weird his mechanism is, but we are going to now put his other arm in, which, pretty simple. You just gotta slide it in, find the opening, which is somewhere. Okay, there we go. Just gotta open his sleeve. And then put this right on through. You are going to have to connect some wires and connect this arm to his other arm that you have just put on. But you can do that later. I'd go ahead and do it now because that's what they advise you to do. All right, that's in like so. And then you are going to want to connect your two wires right here. All right, they're snapped in. And then you're gonna wanna take this piece. It's kind of weird, but just slide those two prongs in like that. And then it should be good. And there is a little LED in this lightsaber right here, and that's what makes it light up. I know Home Depot sometimes likes to thread their lights in with other things such as Lethal Lily, all the lights from her staff. This one has an LED that makes it light up. So I believe that is it for the clothing. You're just gonna wanna have to do some posing, and I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so for your next step, you're gonna wanna take your lightsaber piece and you're going to want to thread that in here and just screw it. I believe, if I do it right, there we go. Now it's in there. The wire should be connected. And for our last step, we have his head, which is the only piece that's not Christmas or Halloween related, or only other piece that we have left. What you're gonna wanna do is you're going to want to unscrew, and actually I'm gonna bring the camera and show this up close. Okay, so I have the camera set at kind of an angle. What you're gonna wanna do is take this little metal piece right here, unscrew it. I don't know if it comes out. I think it just stays in there. It's looking like it's going to stay in there. But just make sure that his servo connection can slide all the way down in there. I'd grab his head real quick and connect these two wires like so. It's kind of hard when I have two things in my hand. But, all right, make sure you hear that snap. And then you should be ready to slide his head down in there. Just make sure those wires, yep, there we go. Pull these wires back. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna unvelcro this. Get these two wires. There we go. He should be good. And now what you're gonna wanna do, I know you can't really see it, but you're going to want to basically screw in what you just screwed out to make sure that his servo head can swivel like this. There we go. And then he should be ready to go. Now we just have to decide whether or not we want him on Halloween or Christmas. I know a lot of people are saying that they just kind of want to display him as Yoda. The Velcros are pretty hard to take off, I've heard from people, and it does look like they are on there, and with this silicone type material, I wouldn't recommend it. But let's get to his demo. And for the sake of it being Christmas just a little while back, I think what I'm gonna do is use his Christmas version first, so let's get to that. Okay, real quick before we get to the demo, I do want to mention that this sign right here has a little connection pole that will just snap lock in right here. It's very small, but it should slide in just like so. Make sure it's snapped in. Mine is a little tricky, I think. There we go, snapped in just like so. And then you're gonna want to take your Christmas or Halloween hat and put them on. So for real this time, let's get to the demo. All right, he's all wired up and ready for the demo. Here we go.
Enjoy the festivities, you will. My ally is joy, and a powerful ally it is. Yes, always in motion these holidays are. A luminous season full of life you shall have. Truly wonderful the celebrations of this season will be. Have much fun together, we will.
Alright, let's change his sign and get his Halloween hat on. Alright, now for his Halloween version.
Yes, always in motion these holidays are. A luminous season full of life you shall have. Truly wonderful the celebrations of this season will be. Have much fun together, we will.
Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for the unboxing on Yoda. This guy was a shocker to probably almost everyone. THD, Lily, and Yoda were the three props that people went crazy for this year. And I got them for $50, like I said. And for $50, you get a lightsaber that moves, 2 Halloween signs, or 2 Halloween and Christmas signs, 2 Halloween and Christmas hats, and you get Yoda, obviously. You get a well-done face and just an awesome prop overall. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.